Welcome, 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 welcome. At JNM 1000 Talk Show, your number one talk show right down in town. At JNM 1000 Talk Show, your number one talk show right down in town. And of course, your one and only African Wonder Woman. Tonight is a really, really lovely special night here tonight because we are talking about Kenyan politics. As we start here today, copyright music is not my song here tonight, but let's celebrate. Tushangilie Kenya means let's celebrate Kenyan here tonight. Daima, daima, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima, daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima. Copyright music does not belong to me here tonight. Tushangilie Kenya is the live song here tonight. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele. Daima. We've got a very special guest here tonight, and of course I will let him introduce himself here tonight. Umoja wetu is going to be telling us about umoja here tonight. Usidanganywe tena na porojo. Usilete chuki katikati yetu. Tutatetea haki za Wakenya daima. Mimi mwana Kenya daima. So I'm just going to be bringing in a wonderful community leader who enjoys civics participation, and we're going to be hearing his views here today about Kenya going into elections for August. He's absolutely active in many WhatsApp groups, so I'm just interviewing him here today. You know, all that is his political views, but let's listen to him. So I'm just going to bring him a little bit here. And of course, wonderful. Asante sana. Thank you so much to a wonderful community change maker and of course, community leader as well. And I'll let him introduce himself. Tafadhali, please tell people what you enjoy doing, your names. Let people get to know you here today.
Thank you, Africa.
Wonder Woman,
Juliet, and for giving me this opportunity tonight.
Yeah.
And Isaac Giro, and I'm from Northern Kenya, and today I'm in West London.
Thank you so much. And you reside in West London, yeah?
I reside in West London, and I'm a community worker.
Yes, asante sana Bwana Njiro. Na I just will speak my language here today, Swahili, will mix it with English. Feel free to greet my viewers, you know, and I know you enjoy politics, and I know especially now Kenyans are going to election. What do you think the mood is like in Kenya with politics right now?
I first greet your show, all the people in your show, big or young, so, you know, I greet them in the name of our country.
Yes.
Today we're talking about our country and its politics.
Yeah.
So politics, they call it a dirty game, but it is part of life wherever we are.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go back to our country went through a transition of politics. If we 60 year on, if we take it from 60 year on, it has been one party system, as you know. But since 1992, since 1991 or 92, it went to multi-politics, and the last 10 years it went to devolution. So in that devolution, which means there is awareness now in Kenya that politics is not as before as we speak today.
So, and because you're talking about the what Kenya has gone through over a period of long time, do you prefer the multi-party system or do you prefer a one-party system?
I will prefer to multi-party system, and I will go further to say that the better is not yet seen with devolution in the last 10 years. So I mean the last 10 years, you know, there's awareness that the national cake is spread, but into a minute, to when we see to across the board. But that minute distribution is now giving the people the empowerment to claim, or to go for what they deserve to be
elected
taken from the national cake.
Do you think women are given equal opportunity in African politics?
If you see women, the gender rule that Kenya has been fighting to pass that law, the gender law where women were looking to have an equal opportunity or level playing with men in the representation of
women.
The legislative power. It seems Kenya has struggled the last 10 years. That is not what we were hoping for. We were hoping to have, because we have a new constitution the last 10 years. The last 10 years, it has that element in the constitution, but it has not been implemented. Still, the women, they're having their voice within it, and then until it is achieved, still we feel the women are still lagging behind.
The women are still so while we look for International Women's Day, what you are saying is we should be conscious that women are still lacking behind when it comes to politics.
They're still lacking behind. That gender rule is there in the constitution. But while the women now in the legislative power, I mean in the national level and the county level, those who are already in the representation system, they are not delivering as demanded by the locals. Were they to deliver that in the grassroots, I think they could get that even in the parliament. That law could be passed. But now there's no differentiation in service delivery between men and women in Kenya politics. So, but since the woman has been given, because we are 47, they call it women representative. The woman 47 in the House of Parliament. If they could play their role during, since the last 10 years, and show that they can deliver better than men, I think they could have the population with them. And if they could have the population with them, then the parliament could pass that law. But people are asking what is the difference between them.
So basically what you're saying is women are being shortchanged.
We wanted them to do more, because they were who is earning the daily butter and bread in every household in Kenya. They are the women. As also in other levels, women are doing more in developed countries. They are voicing even without being elected. They are the ones who are demonstrating. They are the ones who are doing more education. They are the ones who are educating their children. They are the ones who are campaigning on the streets. But we don't have that voice in Kenya. But in Kenya, we wanted the women representative, the 47 of them, to have an umbrella that is working for the silent majority vulnerables of the country. That is the challenge they could give to men. Because men, they have been in parliament even before Kenya got independent. You remember the legislative? Before Kenya got independent, men were there in the parliament. They were serving with the colonial power. But women, they only got in parliament 47 of them, although we have other women before. But those 47 and other MPs, they could show more in experience.
And that's great to see that men like yourself are always pushing for women to be at the center stage of politics. And it's absolutely marvelous just to hear you empowering and saying to the government to invest in women. What about, what would you like to see in Kenya? What would be, if say today, what would be your 3 top priorities or 4 top priorities that you would want to see Kenya politics take or shape up?
At independence, Mr. Jomo Kenyatta, or before you say that we have 3 enemies in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
That was poverty, that was disease,
mm-hmm.
and the other one was ignorance.
Yeah.
I don't think today we are most far from that.
Right.
In terms of, non-service delivery is the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if you have achieved a lot, those who have achieved a lot through hard work and through an economic environment, in an otherwise environment, mm-hmm. those who attain degrees, they're lying with their households without jobs. Mm-hmm. And those who are in power, they're not having that in their mind. Mm-hmm. So after this election, we want to see quality leadership, economic democracy, mm-hmm. and where the silent majority, I mean students, those who with qualification, women, they can be empowered with project. Mm-hmm. They always government say that giving contract, mm-hmm. whatever loans, soft loans, whatever they want to empower those people. But the money is not channeled to the right. Mm-hmm. We want people centered, mm-hmm. the locals, mm-hmm. those who are not representative, yeah. to be the center-led, yeah. in policy making of the country. I think in that way we can share resources very well, mm-hmm. and in the equal footing. Yeah. But when you have people representative, they are not representing their people, yeah. and especially in northern region. Mm-hmm. The northern region, yeah. Once they are elected, yeah. they go to they leave their local, their grassroots. Yeah. They go and stay in Nairobi. Mm-hmm. In Nairobi.
Okay.
They stay in Nairobi, okay? Mm-hmm. They stay in Nairobi. Yeah. They don't have local offices. Yeah.
So
they don't have local offices to serve the locals.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
There's no access to them.
Yeah.
Their mobile phones, they switch off from the first day they're sworn in.
Yes.
The 5 years they will stay in the parliament.
Yeah.
And then they're given lucrative services.
Yeah.
They get salary.
Yeah.
Every Thursday, the parliament, there's a law that says you go back to the constituency. They are given all the benefits.
Yes.
They are given fuel.
Yes.
They are given mileage.
Yes.
They are given entertainment. No package.
Yes.
They don't go.
Yes.
In the offices, in the locals, nobody can answer the phone. You can't go to the office and get a service person.
Yes.
A secretariat who can help you.
Yes.
Who can the message you can bring to the office. It can't be reached to your representative and then get an answer. Yes. So in that situation, yeah. if I speak from northern region, yeah. I say we are worse than before we got independent.
Wow. So how can we Kenyans or the diaspora be involved in the civics education? What's your thought in that?
We hear a lot of noise.
Yeah.
We hear a lot of noise from the government, from that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. From
yeah.
the president.
Yeah.
To all levels of government.
Yeah.
The parliamentarians.
Yeah.
Also the judiciary. We hear a lot of noise, but in action,
yeah.
that is why it matters.
Yes.
And people,
yeah.
who can do things efficiently,
yeah.
are the diaspora community.
Yeah.
Who can take the government message to the grassroots.
Yeah.
Who can take the benefit from the government, yeah. to the grassroots.
Yeah.
Who can take the policy information,
okay.
from the grassroots,
yeah.
to the government.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So the diaspora community can work with less waste of resources, mm-hmm. and can give a lot of benefit to the government and to the grassroots. Mm-hmm. So in that sense, the knowledge and the experience and the technical know-how, yeah. that is vested with the diaspora community, yeah. if the government can buy that, yeah. and I don't mean them to employ. That's so many ways the government can buy those.
Right.
We can be, we can do it consultation wise.
Yes.
If they need a policy, they can hire someone from the diaspora community.
Yes.
And that we can do that consultation. We can take that consultation work,
yes.
to all levels of government.
Got you.
To all the grassroots.
Yes.
And then when you move the things from the diaspora, it goes to the grassroots. It comes back to the government.
Yeah.
It goes back again from the government. It comes back to the diaspora. It is taken back to the grassroots. I think that's triangle way of networking. It can make a difference.
Thank you. And here in the UK, is there a message that you would like to give to the Kenyan community?
It's like to have a good network.
Yeah.
We are spread here. It's not like in Africa where we are very close to each other. Whether we can easy reach to each other in terms of communication, in terms of meeting, in terms of workplaces. But here the things are so complex. People are occupied their own things, their work, their working hours, and a lot of things back home, a lot of issues, and the working hours of this country, is a lot of stress. When you have with your difficulties or with your needs here, the more need you have for yourself, you work more hours.
Yeah.
If it is you have something additional from Africa, more needs, you have to work more hours. And it has its own resource, its own stress,
Yes. Yeah.
Stress, trauma.
Yes.
Related. So
Yeah.
if we network,
Yeah.
and then we have system of working, I think, and we have that understanding, and we have that capability, and we have that experience, and if we put together and have that, and we do that in terms of collaborating and solving problems,
Yeah.
I think that is the way to go.
Do you think that Kenyans are united abroad?
Abroad.
It's a big question.
We can say as united, but it is because of man-made.
Yes.
Man-made errors,
Yeah.
or let us say working environment. We're here,
Yeah.
and our needs are solved. But if we come together, if we have some hours of coming together, however it is difficult,
Yes.
I think we can make a lot of impact to our government back and its people.
Do you want to give a shout out to many people back home? Do you want to-
We say, please, I know the registration is over today. We
Yesterday.
pray, yesterday. We pray for all of us to reach there. Our cards intact, our intention intact, our good faith intact. But I will say, put your vote where your bucket is. That if these people that giving you money to say vote for me, and there's no leadership quality to vote for, take the money, but vote for quality leadership. And economic democracy will come after that.
Oh, I do love that. You know what? You're hearing from a wonderful community leader, Yusuf, and I tell you what, that's absolutely good advice. Basically, elect good leaders, and basically, youth, if you have registered to vote, what he is saying, go out there on the 9th of August and vote. Take good quality leaders, because you are the one who makes a difference. Is there a shout out for anybody that would like to ask questions? Please send in your questions right now. We're going to play a song for you as he thinks who is going to shout out. Give a shout out to people in Garissa. Go ahead and give a shout out. Speak to them and tell them.
Garissa people?
Yes. Speak to them even your language.
Yes, my Garissa people, I know Garissa people, maaragta ummadayda reer Garissa ah oo Garissa degan waa soo nahay abaar baa ka soo baxdeen. You went through a very, very difficult time. Corona, is still taking on hold on you. You just went through a drought that has taken a very long time, and then it has gone with their livelihoods and even with people. But now, thank God, that we got some rain, and thank God, the registration of ID and the voter registration is over. There is insecurity, and that is insecurity. It is dating back to even before independence, post-independence, and still today there is insecurity in that area. We hope and pray that that insecurity comes to a peaceful resolution. We hope for you to embark on development and prosperity instead of, war, these killings of each other because of land, whatever is not necessarily, need to be there. Man-made problems, it needs to be put aside. Let natural cause take place, but we can have a decision that can help every one of us where we are. So my Garissa people, your leaders are your leaders for these 5 years. I'm not going to say anything. They're all equal in my eyes. I'm not going to hold them to account through this, little interview. It's not enough for me to say, but they are your leaders to this ending tenure. But next tenure, I will tell you to vote for a leadership quality and economic democracy. Who is going to put money into your pocket, regardless of where. But I'm not saying through bribery and corruption. I'm saying you have to be empowered. Job creation, leaders who can create jobs, industries, factories, employment. Women groups, youth groups can be empowered with your CDF. CDF 100 million is a big money in Western Province. And if all the constituencies, 6 constituencies money is put together, and the county money is put together, I think we can create factories and industries, and that is how we get, job creation. It's not because the little money or whatever big money that comes to the county that is going to employ all of us, but it will employ the people who can do the job. But the rest of the money can create the jobs. It is not about fees. It is not about bursary. It has to be the core of it. It has to be.
Okay.
But we cannot do without factories, without industries, and the problems of Kenya. Kenya is expanding. Its needs are growing. Its problems are everlasting. So my Garissa people, elect people with quality leadership and economic democracy.
Thank you so much for that. That was absolutely amazing. And we're going to finish off by a beautiful song here tonight, because I believe that sisi ni wa Kenya, and I just feel that we're going to finish with that song here tonight. Lovely to see you, Kimboy. Lovely to see you, all the people in Kenya. Thank you for watching. So we're going to finish off a song, Daima Mimi ni Mkenya. Asante sana Yusuf kwa kukuja. And I forgot to ask you a question of how we empower people with disability. Let me just, we're going to do that in a few minutes. Kenya yetu pasipo mmoja anayetenganisha, aishi natumaini lea kuima Kenya, hakika ya bendera ni utabiri wangu. Achini 1000 Talk Show, your #1 talk show right down in town, in collaboration with African Wonder Woman. And you're listening to Yusuf here tonight. If you have not met Yusuf, Yusuf is a community leader who lives in London and is absolutely wonderful when it comes to politics. He enjoys politics and he enjoys to build civics participation around the country. You're listening to Juliet Makapila, your host here tonight. So thank you so much. Copyright music does not belong to me. Ifenyi Chuku, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, United Kingdom, for joining in here tonight. Let's respect our countries, everyone here tonight, and let's go out there and vote in August. And of course, in United Kingdom, we are going to be voting here in United Kingdom. Natumaini, najitolewa kuwa Mkenya. This song is sung by Eric Wanaina. Asanteni sana kwa kusikiliza. Thank you for joining us in this special here tonight. Keep sharing, share. Help us to share this message, everyone. Wajibu wetu ni kuishi kwa upendo. We're going to leave it there tonight, and just before he parts, I'm going to be asking him one more question about how we empower persons with disability here tonight and how we promote inclusion worldwide. Natumaini, najitolea daima Kenya, hakika ya bendera ni uthabiti wangu, nyeusi ya wananchi na nyekundu ni ya damu, kijana ya radhi Absolutely wonderful they are here tonight. And just one more last question. What do we do when we want to empower persons with disability around the world? 2-3 points. What should the governments be doing?
First is to respect. Second is to equip. Third is to include.
You had it all here today. So to respect, to equip,
and then to include.
To include. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful answers. I'm going to leave it here tonight. +44 77 423 84052. If you'd like to appear in my show, that's the number to call. +44 77 423 89. I repeat. +44 77 423 84052. I repeat again. +44 77 423 84052. That is my number. And of course, it is at KNM 1000 Talk Show, your #1 talk show right down in town. Oh yes, people want one more song. I'm going to leave it there here tonight, and I'm going to play this song as we leave. Let's pray for Kenya as they go into elections. I'm going to leave it here with My Trust Is In You, and I'm going to allow you just to digest. I love you all. It's a good night from us here tonight. Good night here tonight. My trust is in you. Asante sana Bwana Yusuf. My trust is in you. My trust is in you. My trust is in you. So good night from us here tonight. My trust is in you. Good night, everyone. Asante sana Kimboi. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you, Malawi. Thank you, United Kingdom. Thank you so much. Keep sharing. Hey, Bernard, tunakusalamia pia. Hey, Joseph, tunakusalamia pia. Thank you so much, Reverend. Thank you for the sponsors of this program here tonight. My trust is in you. We are promoting peace around the world, peace in Kenya as well. We love you, Kenyan leaders. Remember, contest is just a contest. There's always winners and losers. It's a good night from me. Good night. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Copyright music does not belong to us here tonight. Asante sana. Thank you for all the messages here tonight. Share, 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 share. Good night.